Troy receives a large grant.
And students get ready for the career fair. Stay tuned. Troy TrojanVision News starts now.
From the High Definition Production Center of Troy University's Broadcast and Digital Network at Troy, Alabama's International University, this is Troy TrojanVision News.
Hello and welcome to Troy TrojanVision News for September 29, 2015. I'm Courtney Chandler.
And I'm Jordan Elston. Thank you for joining us this evening. Troy University Student Support Services helps at-risk students succeed while in college. Now the program has received a grant to help towards that goal. Haley Greathouse has the details.
Troy University Student Support Services has received the largest grant awarded to any four-year institution in the nation by the U.S. Department of Education for Student Support Services.
Well, Student Support Services is a federally funded program, and we're designed and federally mandated to work with first-generation, low-income, and disabled students. Currently, we have 555 participants in the slot, main campus. We have 185 and about 185 for Montgomery and Dothan as well.
These students come from low-income backgrounds, and the program helps them to graduate college. The program applied for a grant and first heard back this summer.
On July the 20th, our office was truly rejoicing because it was on that day that we received the official email from the Department of Ed. It was later, I guess, that we discovered that not only had we been funded, but that we had been awarded $4.1 million to serve our students over a 5-year period.
The program helps students to become active and productive members of their communities, including going back to work for Student Support Services. All staff members come from first-generation low-income families and are affected by the grant as much as the students.
We have a large staff. We have 5 here on main campus and about 5 on each of the other campuses, and we have a number of peer tutors as well and student workers. So not only would it affect the lives of our students, it also affects the lives of our employees. So when we received the grant for another 5 years, we were very much grateful and relieved that we could offer this service to Troy University and Troy University community and the students and also the employees.
Haley Greathouse, Troy TrojanVision News.
Students on Troy campuses in Troy, Dothan, and Montgomery participate in the Student Support Services program.
This Thursday, Troy University students will get a chance to meet face-to-face with companies that could give them their first job out of college. Rachel Wilkerson explains how students can get ready for the career fair.
On Thursday, Troy's Office of Career Services will hold their fall career fair. Over 50 employers will be on hand to talk to students about job opportunities.
So career fairs are all about networking. That's the most important part. That's why we put them on. So it's going to be networking with those employers, making sure you approach them, you give them that firm handshake, maintain eye contact, give them your 30-second elevator pitch, as we call it. So that's just your name, your year in school, what kind of job opportunities you're looking for.
So how should students get prepared for the career fair?
First thing would be get your resume ready, looking professional. You can come to the office, we can review it for them up until Thursday. They can submit it online on our website and we can review it for them, but that's going to be the most critical piece. And then secondly, just dressing professionally, putting on your best foot forward at the fair, whether that be a suit or just blazer, jacket, nice pants, those kind of things.
Reese says that the Office of Career Services has many resources available for students to get ready for the fair.
Well, we have a lot of information on our website. We have resume samples, interview tips, how to network, how to approach an employer. So I'd definitely say check out our website, read our information, watch the video clips that we have on there. They're very useful. And then just come and talk to us. We can do a practice interview. We can do practice networking, whatever will help them feel comfortable for the fair.
And on Thursday, what is the final checklist a student should go through before heading to Sartain?
Well, I would say go to our website, look at Trojan Link, see who's coming first of all, so you know what you're in for. Then make sure you have your resumes prepped and ready to give to the employers. When you wake up on Thursday, put on your nice professional outfit, bring your smile, firm handshake, and you'll be good to go.
Rachel Wilkerson, Troy TrojanVision News.
The career fair will be Thursday from 10 to 3 in Sartain Hall. The career fair is open to students of all classifications. Well, Jordan, many college-age students grew up reading the Harry Potter books and may have imagined living out the life of a wizard.
That's right, Courtney. Well, now there is an opportunity for Troy University students to actually live out their Hogwarts dreams and play the sport made famous by the boy wizard. Samantha Charles shows us how.
A spellbinding sport that was born out of wizards and witches riding around on broomsticks in J.K. Rowling's imagination has made its way onto Troy University's campus. Quidditch, a game once only for wizards and Harry Potter novels, has made its way into the Muggle world.
Quidditch is basically just an organization for overglorified nerds. We're Harry Potter fans, non-Harry Potter fans, people that want to be involved in something but don't really have a place yet. I mean, Quidditch is definitely Harry Potter, but we have some people that come to meetings that have never read or seen Harry Potter. They just heard it and saw us playing and thought, hey, this is cool. Let me go do this thing.
These students may not be your typical college jocks, but they're not just bookworms bound to libraries either.
Harry Potter was my childhood. Like, it was a friend for me whenever I didn't have a friend. And now I have all these people that don't look at me weird whenever I say, yeah, I play Quidditch. And, you know, people think, oh, it's such nerds. Like, we're really, yeah, we're nerds, but it's not a bad thing. We don't judge people, and I don't think people judge us for being out here and playing. Like, it's just something fun that we do.
The Quidditch team here at Troy University allows students' imaginations to take flight and their Harry Potter realities to come to life.
What I really like about it is that, you know, you can let your imagination fly off. When you have the broom between your legs, like it is awkward at first, but just imagining that you are flying, you do start to feel like you're flying. And just being out here with a bunch of friends, that also helps. The camaraderie that comes with playing and, like, you know, beating each other up.
Samantha Charles, Troy, TrojanVision News.
The Quidditch team practices every Tuesday and Thursday night at 6:30 on the intramural field next to Trojan Arena.
And now taking a look at news from around the state. A Franklin County woman is facing child abuse and drug charges after they say she was found unconscious on her front porch while her toddler was found alone in a street more than a quarter mile away. 28-year-old Brandy Osney was charged after a driver told deputies she had rescued a 3-year-old girl wandering down a busy Russellville roadway.
More than 650 members of Alabama's law enforcement community are gathering in Montgomery for an annual meeting. The Attorney General's Law Enforcement Summit is being held today at Fraser United Methodist Church.
Authorities say an Alabama police officer and 2 suspects were wounded in a shooting north of Birmingham. State troopers say a Warrior police officer was shot yesterday afternoon at an exit on Interstate 65, but escaped serious injury because of a protective vest.
Still to come on Troy TrojanVision News, the soccer team kicked off rivalry week on Friday with their game against South Alabama. Khadijah Torbett has more of the action coming up in sports.
Plus, Planned Parenthood is battling lawmakers. More on that after the break.
Lawmakers intent on stripping federal funding from Planned Parenthood face off with the head of the organization. I'm Craig Boswell on Capitol Hill. That's coming up.
If you store your guns properly, I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
I won't have to tell so many family members. I'm sorry.
I won't hear as many scary stories.
And I won't have to tell my kids. This isn't a drill.
Please.
Please, do it for us.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. Remember, always, lock it up. Visit ncpc.org.
This is the moment I knew. His future had no boundaries.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
Now, the latest in Trojan sports on Troy TrojanVision News.
The soccer team kicked off rival week when they took on South Alabama Friday. Head coach Jason Hamilton was pleased with the turnout from the student body and the crowd in general, breaking a record for highest attendance of a Sun Belt Conference soccer game. Overall, the atmosphere he thought was a success.
It was absolutely phenomenal. You know, it was an exciting atmosphere. That was we found out today, a Sun Belt Conference record for a soccer game. So, you know, we've kind of created that instant rivalry with South, both being in Alabama, but, you know, being the top two teams last year in the conference and both starting off really good non-conference this year. And our expectations, I think, in both of our eyes are to be at the top of the conference. So that rivalry is there, and to have that atmosphere for a game like that was fantastic. So, you know, the support from, you know, faculty and administration was there, the band was there, cheerleaders, the student athletes were there, and then just the you know, general students as well. It was amazing. Just you know, really something great to give to our young ladies, and they spend a lot of time and they work hard to get people there. So, you know, I think it plays a huge role in it. When we scored that goal early in the second half, you know, the crowd really changed the momentum, and you know, you could hear them behind us, and I think they really helped the game be very tight all the way to the end, just by you know, by staying at the game and being loud. So it was, you know, it was a very successful night for us. You know, we're disappointed we couldn't give them a victory. South's a good team. They were better on the night, and you know, we learned from that. We moved forward, but you know, the atmosphere for a college soccer game was one of the best I've seen, and that's anywhere I've been.
The Trojans will travel to Monroe to take on ULM Friday, October 2nd at 3 p.m. Coming off a bye week for the Trojans, rival week is upon us, which means a big game is set for the Trojans. The football team is ready to gear up and take on in-state rival South Alabama to keep its home streak win going. It's been a while since the Troy football team has played a game in Veterans Memorial Stadium. Head coach Neil Brown is eager to get the crowd involved with new features set in motion for the rival game against South Alabama, but most importantly, defend home turf.
We've put a lot of importance. You know, I think that as we rebuild this program, and that's something that we think we take great pride in, is going to be playing at home. And we've got a blackout. We've asked our fans to wear black, and I think we're going to have a huge crowd. You know, it sets up nicely for a really good environment. You know, I'm sure South will bring a good group of fans too, and our guys are excited. But they're excited about this game for a lot of different reasons. You know, you got the blackout. We got some new uniforms we're breaking out for the contest. You starting Sun Belt play. We've been off a week, you know, and we're hungry to get back even too. You know, we're a 1-2 football team. That's what we are, and we're looking forward to having an opportunity to get back even.
Playing South Alabama this weekend will be the beginning of conference play for the Trojans, and Brown wants his team to create a tough game for the Jaguars and to play with the utmost passion.
Well, and I addressed this with the team yesterday, this is our kickoff. You know, we talked about 3 preseason games, and we're through those games. We're 1-2. Not happy about it, but that's what we are. And I think we've made steady improvement through those 3 games. I know we made improvement last week during our bye week. This is the opening of the season for us. This is the start of our Sun Belt Conference play. We're lucky to start it with a rivalry game. So what I want to see is I want to see our guys compete. I want to see them play with a lot of passion and energy. I want to create a really tough environment, really exciting, tough environment for our opponent.
TrojanVision Sports. The battle for the belt will kick off Saturday at 6 p.m. in Veterans Memorial Stadium. The men's golf team finished 10th at Shoal Creek Invitational. They wrapped up a busy 4 days by shooting a 11 over 299 in today's final round. Including today's round, the Trojans have played 6 rounds over the past 4 days after winning the Sun Belt Preview in Miramar Beach, Florida over the weekend. Troy's top finisher in the event was junior Jared Betcher, as he tied for 16th place after carding a 3 over 4 the tournament. He wrapped up play with a 2 over 74 on Tuesday, as his card featured 4 birdies on the day. The Trojans will take a week off before returning to the links at the Autotrader.com Collegiate Classic on October 11th in Dula, Georgia. The Troy women's golf team shot up the leaderboard Monday at the Silver Lakes Golf Course on Monday, 2 of the Chris Bannister Golf Classic. The key to Troy's charge into the lead was the play of the Trojans' 3 juniors, Fatima Fernandez-Cano, Becca Harner, and Gabby O'Bray. Cano fired an even par 72 on Monday to move to 2nd place on the invitational leaderboard. Troy and Cano are the defending team and individual champions, respectively, in the event. The Trojans will carry a 5-shot lead over Moorhead State in today's final round. The Troy teed off at 8 a.m. this morning. Tonight, the volleyball team will break away from conference play and take on Alabama A&M. Head coach Slaney Kirkpatrick said playing a non-conference team prepares his team for situations that may occur while getting ready for conference match.
It is. It allows us to work on different things, trying to get ready for a conference match instead of just having practice. You can't replicate a true match with the randomness of what goes on as much as you try to in practice, and it's always good to have someone on the other side of the net that's going to challenge you to not only play your best but be prepared for other situations that might occur.
Again, the Trojans return to the floor tonight as they host Alabama A&M in Trojan Arena at 6 p.m.